What if I told you that in 1984, the fate of tennis was changed forever by a man banned from the sport? Richard Grasp. Richard Grasp!
Richard Grasp!
Richard Grasp was a radical, and the game just wasn't ready for him. Tennis has a storied history, but by 1982, newcomers to the sport had stalled to almost a standstill. The ATP was bleeding members, and athletes were leaving the game in favor of greener pastures. In a last-ditch effort to reinvigorate the sport, they called for an exhibition match to be played by the current #1 player and a man they had banned 4 years prior. This is the unreleased footage of the match that burned the whole house down so that it could be rebuilt bigger and better again. This is the story of Richard Grasp. Hello and welcome to the court. It's a beautiful day for a match. I'm Arlo Wickett alongside 3-time Grand Slam winner Dirk Speckel.
Great to be here, Arlo. We have the chance to watch the Richard Grasp take center court for the first time in 4 years.
That's right, 4 years ago, the ATP banned Richard from any and all events on the pretense that his playing style was too radical. Now that the sport is needing more excitement, they've invited him back in the hopes that his underhand serve and minimalist playing attire can attract more fans.
And his opponent for the day is Ishmael? Ismail? Ismail?
I think it's a little throatier, Dirk.
Ismail. Ismail.
And we're underway. Richard just won the first game.
Now this is interesting. He appears to be walking around in circles, making animalistic grunts at his opponent.
Okay, it appears Richard is just going to keep running off the court in protest to losing that point and trying to get the call he wants.
I'll be honest, it's working on me. I would give him whatever he wants.
Richard has finally gotten into his rhythm, just constantly keeping his opponent off balance. And I'll tell you, this is exactly why they call him Joe the Stallion, on account of he has a large penis.
You're absolutely right, Arlo. And for everyone at home, I want you to know that it looks like he has a can of tennis balls dangling from his waist. That is impressive. Ugh, nobody told me they hired Lord Voldemort as a line judge.
Okay, folks, now look at this. Richard has dropped his racket and is now returning the ball with only his schmeat.
I've got to tell you, Arlo, I've tried this move before in my younger days, and it is no cockwalk. It really throws your opponent off.
Yes, it does, Dirk. You can see in the replay that Ishmael has his eye on the wrong ball the whole point, forcing that error. It looks like Ishmael is mad.
This could be the game here. The serve.
Game, set, match to Richard Grasp. What a show he put on today.
This man looks to have saved tennis today, and I think we will be seeing a lot more of him.